insane way to lose an opportunity, but not just lose an opportunity, to lose someone who provides opportunities. So I um uh, I have been in the high ticket space for a couple of years now, and I have met many people at startups. So um, inside of the high ticket space, I met many people at startups outside of the high ticket space, but I'm specifically talking about the high ticket space. And People will know that I'll post offers on my socials. Closing roles, setting roles, marketing roles, whatever, right? And I post this role, okay? Um, and it is for a marketing specialist, specifically around SMS and email marketing. And the post is decent, right? It lets you know, it gives you an idea of, the title, how much you're going to make, what the role is about, what softwares that, we prefer you to have experience with, and what industries and stuff like that we prefer to have, experience in. So I have some people comment and post and like and message and stuff like that. I actually have a good friend of mine, one that I met at a startup. Um, he was a good friend of mine at the startup. I haven't spoken to him in forever. So he just knows that I've been in this space for a while, and we'll talk to each other maybe once a year, catch up, shoot the shit, because I posted an offer and he wants to apply to it. So he reaches out to me and says, "Hey man, I would love to apply." And I go, "Awesome." So we catch up, shoot the shit for an hour. Um, Nothing to do with the job, everything to do with life. And then we go, "Perfect. Nice catching up with you. Send in your resume. I'll see if, we can get you on this offer." And before I did that, everyone who reached out, liked, commented, things like that, I send them the actual job posting, because the job posting is way too long to post on a social media post. So I just make it short, brief, to see if they're interested, kind of like the hook. And then if they're interested, then I'll send them the actual job posting, which goes much deeper in detail on what they're looking for, what the expectations are, responsibilities, pay, everything in great depth, right? Like an actual job posting. And actually, not like a job posting, way better than an actual job posting, because actual job postings suck dick today. So this is much better. A lot more transparency in this post. Sorry, not the post, the document that I sent to people after the post. So he saw the post, liked it, commented on it. I send him the doc that goes much deeper in detail about the hook of the post. And then we have a call for an hour, not about it, just catching up. And then I say, "Cool, shoot me your resume. I'll go ahead and submit it for you." He didn't read the doc at all. Like, there's no way he could have, because the resume he sent me has nothing to do with the post I sent him. And not only would he not get the opportunity if I submitted his resume, because I'm not going to, because it would make me look like a fucking idiot. And this is something I think people just don't take into consideration enough. If someone sends me a fucking job, I am going to research the company. I'm going to reach out to people at the company. I'm going to have conversations with people at the company. I'm going to see, hey, you work for the company, so you know what the interview process looks like. What does it look like so I can best prepare, right? Share with me what you can. I'm not asking you to, embellish secrets or things like that, or reveal secrets. I don't know if I used that word embellish correctly, because I think that means to like mislead. Um, so, or stretch the truth and shit like that. I'm not asking you to share shit with me that you can't share with me, but help me help myself, and I'll pay you, right? I'll hop on a call with you for 30 minutes and ask you questions, and you give me answers, and I'll pay you. 30 minutes, I'll give you $30, right? $1 a minute, go grab lunch, okay? On me. I'll do that to a couple of people. I'll research if they have lead magnets. I'll go to the lead magnets. I'll take the lead magnets, right? It's a little ebook and it's, 20 pages. I'll read it. I'll research them. I'll watch their podcasts. I'll look up the reviews. Right? I didn't used to do this, but now I do this, right? Especially, I always do it way more if someone sent it to me. And now their name is riding off of me, right? Like, oh, this guy sent Paul. So if Paul's good, sure, companies can be respectful and be like, hey, we get it. We appreciate you sending us Paul, but he's not the right candidate, right? And they might not put that on the person. But I put it on the person. I look at it as I'm a direct reflection of this person. So I'm going to go above and beyond during this process to make sure not only do I get hired, but they look fucking amazing. And then I'm going to pay that person, right? So, like, good money. So it really irks me. It really upsets me. It really just fucking pisses me off when you can clearly tell, like it's blatantly obvious. Like, it's not like, hey, they tried and they just weren't a good fit. It's, you didn't try at all. At fucking all. Because I'm glad I opened your resume. Because I'm glad I didn't just send it. Because I would have looked like a fucking retard. Like, Paul, what job are they applying for? Are they applying for the one that, are you sure they're applying for that? And it's like, now I look like a fucking idiot. And the company's cool. The company I work for is super cool. I've already had someone go and they're just like, yep, not a good fit. And I felt super embarrassed because I spoke up this dude, through the moon. Okay? I spoke about this dude through the moon. And they were super understanding. Like, hey, we get it. It's not a reflection of you. You're overreacting, Paul. Chill out. We appreciate you sending us. If you know anyone else, let us know. So another position opens. So I'm sending the people. Okay? But this one's just bad. This one's just bad because this dude's resume shows the position that he's applying for. He had like a short stint like 6 years ago. That's the only relevant experience. Everything else has nothing to do with the position he's applying for. So I'm like, dude, like, I mean, I'm more insulted that you sent that than just throwing your resume into ChatGPT and then the job post that I sent you be like, hey, reorganize my resume, make it look like it, I can actually be a qualified candidate. Like, I would have been less insulted by that. But you didn't even do that. You just, like, you put no time, effort, care, and energy into, and it's just like, and then people wonder why they just don't get to where they want to go. It's like, because you're not putting the work in. Like, what the fuck are you doing? So now, not only, even if I sent his resume through, I'm not going to. And I hope he sees this video. I'm going to show him this video one day because I have a hunch that I'm going to be in, because my position has just been increasing throughout life. It was super shitty like 6 months ago, but it was a great position, right? Like the revenue and the profit and the equity and the salary and the investment. I didn't get any of it, but in theory, it was great. It was a great position to be in, theoretically, but not realistically, because I didn't get any of it. So, but that was an increase. Like, I became an equity partner, right? I was in sales, then I was running a business, okay? So improving, and then in sales, I was making more money, business owner, and then that shit hit the fan, and now I am back as a contractor, picking up a new skill, okay? But I'm on, it's going to go back up, right? We're going to have dips, but it's going to go back up. So I'm going to take a hunch here and say in like 5 years, me and him are still going to be communicating. And I'm going to be in a much different position than I am now, right? And I will have made more progress than he has. And he's going to be like, damn, because we were just catching up because I met this guy for my first high ticket company. First high ticket company ever. I don't think it was the first startup I worked at, but it was the first high ticket startup that I ever worked at. And it's extremely volatile. So startups are extremely volatile. High ticket's extremely volatile. So I had like two of the most volatile worlds together. Startup, high ticket, bang. I crushed on that offer. I absolutely crushed on that offer. I like I will say this flat out, and so will everyone else on that fucking offer, that I kept that offer alive. 100%. Like, hands down. Like, I busted my ass off. I worked my ass off. Like, I mean, like, there were days where the company was going under, and they were like, guys, from the whole team, we need 100 grand this week. And I would do like 90 grand in a day. And they were like, holy fuck, Paul's insane. Right. And I made $9,000 in a day. Right. On a fucking Thursday. Okay. So, like, I was fucking working my fucking ass off. Okay. And he was on that company as well. And since then, my income has only gone up. Okay. Big dip this past 6 months because of the situation with the sales company that I was running and be partners with. But other than that, it's just been increasing, and then the big dip, and then we're gonna go back up here. So not a problem. So we're friends. Okay, we're acquaintances. We reach out to each other once a year, just shoot the shit with each other. Hey, what offers do you have? Shit like that. So not only am I not going to present his resume, and because he's gonna be like, fuck, and I'm gonna show him this video in like 5 years. And be like, dude, you remember 5 years ago when you sent me that fucking resume? This is how I truly felt about it. Here's a 20-minute video. I want you to watch it. And I probably should show him this now rather than in 5 years. Because that way in 5 years, he can be in a better position. But I don't know if he'd be open to it. I think it would just piss him off, but that's probably what he needs. So not only is he, even if I sent in the resume, he wouldn't get it. I can already tell based off of his resume. Like, the COO is going to be like, no. And then the COO is going to be like, why the fuck did you send me that? The COO would actually never say that because the COO is so chill. But I'm like, why the fuck did you send me that? So not only would he not get the opportunity if I submitted his resume, but now what he's doing is he's losing the person who presents him with opportunities, which is me. I'll still be his friend. I'll still talk to him. I'll still be his acquaintance. But I, like, each time, because I send you an opportunity and then you don't take it seriously, and then I send you an opportunity and then you don't take it seriously, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stop wasting my time on you. I'll act as if I'm entertaining it. So, Paul, I want to reply that. Cool. Send in your resume. I'll shoot it out to you. I'll do that a couple more times, and then I'll be like, hey, let's have a conversation because there's a problem. The past 4 resumes you sent me, I haven't submitted. What? What the fuck? Yeah, because you're not taking it seriously, and here's why I think that. So he's starting to piss me off. He hasn't done this before. Like, the previous opportunity was fine, right? But this one, like, I just expected more of him, and I think he can appreciate that. I think if I'm just pissed off right now, so I'll be able to verbalize myself in a much more intelligent manner emotionally in like a couple days. I'm just pissed off because this happened like an hour or 2 ago. But now I'm like, I am that much less likely to send you opportunities because of how not seriously you took this one. Because it's my name. This person's here because of Paul, right? Like, that means so much to me, especially in this space. Especially in this space. I think I'm like, what's the word? Not fatigued. I'm like jaded, but maybe not jaded. I'm used to it, right? Like, Navy SEALs amongst Navy SEALs, like, they don't think like, oh shit, we're Navy SEALs. Like, holy fuck, oh my God. Maybe they do, right? I just heard this story. Like, but relative to themselves, they're just, when a Navy SEAL hangs out with no one but Navy SEALs, they're just common amongst each other, right? They're all relative to each other. But then we see a stranger, like this young kid, and he's like, fuck, I want to be a Navy SEAL. Oh my God. A little kid who's, wants to join the military looks at them as gods, right? So, because John was kind of, fuck, I said his name. I didn't want to say his name, but fuck it. No one's going to know who the fuck that is. But this person, he's seeing my progress in this industry, and he's like, fuck, dude, like, that's so cool. And I'm like, damn, I really forget that I've been working virtually, right? and have made good money doing it. And I don't realize how amazing of an opportunity I'm in, but I don't look at it that way because I've paid so much money for sales training and shit like that, and I busted my fucking ass off that I don't look at it as like a blessing. I look at it as like, yes, I deserve to be here. So it reminded me of how special this place is that I get to work in, the remote high ticket space. And I'm just like, dude, like I cannot believe you did not put in more time to that. So I'm just saying the same thing over again. But guys, like show the fuck up. Like be serious. Like what are we doing here? Like that just irks me, man. Because I got brought onto this company and it's insane. It started with one company. The first company I was on that offer with him years ago, that was my first experience with a high ticket company. Every other offer, I think I've had to interview like one time. Like one time. Every other offer I've ever been on has been from a referral. Like, I take so much fucking pride in the fact that another human being will not casually, but go out of their way and tell the company that they work for that I need to work there too. I cannot tell you how much that actually means to me. Like, that is worth more than money to me. That is worth more than I don't know what people will say what love means to them today, which I don't even think is love. It's just attachment. That's worth more. Like the fact that you will put your name on me. Like I take so much pride, I take so much honor, I have so much gratitude, so much appreciation. I feel so in debt. Like I don't know how to verbally express this with words, like in language. It just means so much to me. I could literally cry about it. That you said my name when they said, "Who do you think should work here?" And not only did you say that, you went above and beyond it to where they're like, "Fuck, we really got to interview this guy. Like, we really got to get this guy to work at our fucking company." That's probably worth more than anything to me. I could be homeless and you can offer me shelter, or you could speak highly of me to a company, and I would be like, speak highly of me to a company. I will sleep out in the rain. Like that's how much. Is that helping you understand how much that means to me? Paul, you haven't eaten in 10 days, which probably isn't much because I don't eat at all, really. Right? I fast a shit ton, so I don't know what's something that's like I don't know. Like Paul, we could reverse time for you, like a year. You go back a year, and you're like, no, I'd rather have you speak highly of me. And not even like speak highly of me as in like stretch the truth, but say the truth about me. And then I want the truth about me to be you speaking highly of me. How do I get you to say that about me? I want to prompt you, and the prompt be say the truth about me. And then the truth is you are just speaking so highly of me. What do I have to do to earn that from you? And because when you understand this space, like, at least to me, I never did that for the intention of that. I just showed up to work because I loved the fucking work and I'm just passionate about the work. And I went to the next company and I got to the next company because of how highly the previous company spoke of me. And then every company that I've ever moved on in the high ticket space, it's always been a referral besides one time where someone said, this guy should work here. And as I've moved through this space, it's gotten better and better, right? The first time I got a referral wasn't as good of a referral as this last referral, right? Because I've become more developed, I've been able to provide more value and contribute. And I take it so seriously. And I'm just so offended. Like I'm so disappointed, I'm so saddened that this person sent me this resume because it's like I feel insulted by the amount of work that I've put in and the name that I'm not like the biggest guy in the space. Like nobody fucking knows me, right? Like maybe like 20 people, right? But those 20 people are willing to put their like willing to speak about me and put their name on the line for me to come onto an offer. I don't need 1,000 people to know me. Hell, I don't even need 20 people to speak of me that way. You give me 3 people, 2 people who will speak of me that way. I don't need anything else, right? So I'm just sorry. I'm just repeating myself, but I'm so baffled. I'm so dumbfounded. I am speechless. I am in awe in not a good way. Um so I'm just not going to like take this person's, shit seriously um until they prove to me otherwise, cuz they have just proven to me that I shouldn't. And it's really shitty of a dynamic that they're going to be in now unknowingly until I show them this video in 5 years, because now they have to earn my trust back. They had my trust. And it's so much harder to earn it back than it was to just keep it. And I never want to be in that situation with someone. So I just don't feel good about this at all. Like I'm really upset. I'm really frustrated. I'm really angry is not even the right word. Like I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like whatever that emotion is, like what the fuck, dude? Like you're making me look like shit. Like what the fuck, dude? Like whatever that emotion is, that's how I feel. Um and it sucks cuz me and this dude like like we were boys at like we really bonded over some traumatic fucking shit that was happening at that company. Um and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he was just rushing. Maybe I don't know, but there shouldn't be an excuse. Like I want someone to show up like it's a $1 million opportunity. Like it's gonna change. Like they just won the lottery. That's how I want someone to show up for me. Because then they're gonna be like, "Damn, Paul, you sent out this guy. Who else you got?" And now it's like, now I look good. I care about that a lot. I I really care about how I look to the people that I work with. Like a lot. Like a lot, a lot. Like that means a lot to me. For me to be working with a group of people, and then if I leave, they will all go and speak so highly of me that I'm basically hired at the next company before I've even interviewed there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking like you're my boy, so speak highly of me because you're my boy. I'm talking like, what would you say about me if you fucking hated me? What would still be true about me? That you can talk so much shit about me, but you'll still have to say this, that motherfucker shows up and he puts, like, I thought I was putting in 100% until I met Paul. And then I realized what 100% really looked like. How do I get someone who's my biggest hater at a company to say that? You know? Oh, I couldn't stand him. He laughs so loud. He talks so much. He beats a horse to death from 24 different angles. And it's like, I got it at the first point, but he just won't shut the fuck up. And he's too loud and he wakes me up really early in the morning and he's asking me to do shit on the weekends. Like, I just can't fucking stand him. He has no, I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to say what I think someone would say bad about me, but it just sounds good. Like, he just works too much. Um, you know? So I don't know. I'm just gonna end the video here. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Like I'm just so bummed. I'm just so I'm so down about that because that's but it's what he deserves. Like that is just shit. Like how can you like what were you thinking, right? Because for reference, I have someone else that I know from this space. Killer. This is one of my boys. I love this guy. And I love the other guy too. But right now I'm loving him a little bit less. So maybe that's not love, maybe that's attachment. Oh. And this guy is like, hey, send me sales calls with objections. Send me the slide deck. Send me the ICP, like all of this stuff. And he's literally building out, right? Because it's email marketing and SMS marketing. He's literally building out campaigns before he's even interviewed so that he can bring them to the interview. Like the amount of work that this dude is doing before the fucking interview. I haven't even sent his resume in. He might not even get the job because the job might be taken next week and he's gonna be like, fuck, I just did all this work. And it's just like, yeah, but guess what? Guess what? You didn't get this job, but guess who I'm fucking sending the next job I get to? You, motherfucker. Cause you put like, you're gonna make me look so fucking good. You know? So that's just the difference, you know? Anyways,